There are actually only 4 verbs that you need to say pretty much anything when it comes to eating out, inviting others to eat with you, and ordering food when you get there. Really, you just need 4 verbs, and they're very easy verbs to learn. And once you know them, you can do pretty much anything you need to do. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video, of course, with lots of examples. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. Now let's get into the video. What verbs do you need to talk about eating, food, going out to eat? What are the verbs you need? Is it a billion different verbs? Actually, for most of the things you need to say, you only need 4. Go, grab, have, and get. We're going to talk about these 4 and go through some examples, but I just want you to remember that, okay? Go, have, grab, and get. Let me do it in this order. Go, grab, get, and have. So GGGH, can you remember that? GGGH is what you need to talk about eating and food. So the first word is go. This is the one we talk about. This is the one we use when we need to discuss where we plan to eat, with whom we plan to eat, often when, and to, for example, propose the place. As a general statement, go out to eat is extremely common. Now, this is a bit separate from go out, the phrasal verb by itself, which could be going out with a person as in dating, or to go out in general as a statement, which usually refers to drinking, going to a club, for example. But go out to eat or go out for lunch is extremely common. Or we could, if you wanted to, state the meal, just say go for lunch. So you can say go out to lunch, as though lunch is a place or what's going to happen when you get there, right? Go out to lunch, or you can say go out for lunch. There's the purpose, and either one is totally okay. Go out to eat, go out for lunch, go out to lunch, right? And go for lunch. All of those are perfectly okay and extremely common. Common in the extreme. Freakishly common. How about a specific place? Maybe Chipotle or something like that. Let's go to Chipotle. Now there, would you say go out to Chipotle? Probably not. Why? Because Chipotle is always out, right? So generally just go to a specific place. Maybe we don't have a specific place, but we do have a cuisine in mind. Shall we go to an Italian place? How about we go to an Italian place? Maybe we should go to an Italian place? Let's go to an Italian place. So let's go is a great way to recommend or suggest or propose something. Let's go, which basically translates to I think we should go, or in my opinion, we should go, right? Let's go to Chipotle. Let's go to an Italian place. An Italian place is just the cuisine I feel like having. I have to say place because go is about movement, right? And I can't go to a cuisine. So saying go to Italian would be odd. However, we could, although it's less common, say go for Italian. Go for Italian. All right, so that's go. How about grab? Grab. Well, there's a connotation with grab. And the connotation of grab is that it's quick and it's casual. So just remember, grab has a quick and a casual connotation, although it's not really strict, okay? So to grab some food is just casually maybe asking a colleague, hey, do you want to go grab some food? Do you want to go grab lunch? So what's the difference between go for lunch? Do you want to go for lunch? Do you want to go grab lunch? Do you want to grab lunch? Yeah, they're kind of interchangeable, right? But again, grab has that feeling of quickness and casualness. It's no big deal. Let's just grab lunch. Let's go get lunch. Let's go for lunch. Let's go grab lunch. All those combinations are totally fine, right? Grab some food is the same, except we're not stating the specific meal. And that could be just going to the 7-Eleven nearby and getting a candy bar or something like that. One very common expression you hear is grab a coffee. Shall we grab a coffee? Do you want to grab a coffee? Wanna grab a coffee? Wanna is very common, by the way, because wanna also has that casual connotation to it. And it's great because it's kind of a no big deal feeling thing. Wanna grab. Makes it feel like I'm not extending some formal, would you like to have a coffee with me invitation, but just a quick, hey, let's do this thing. And that might make you more comfortable, right? You also will hear grab a bite. Shall we grab a bite? You could say go grab a bite, but often grab a bite is the expression that you will hear. It's very common. Now you could use the cuisine here. We talked about the cuisine, an Italian place. What about an Indian place? Well, again, you can do that with grab, but it's a little different. We wouldn't say grab an Indian place like we would say go to an Indian place. Let's go to an Indian place. We would say grab Indian. So Indian is the cuisine that I'm talking about, and I want to eat that. So I use grab and then the direct name of the cuisine. Shall we grab some Indian? Shall we grab Indian for lunch? All common, okay? Now, grab can mean just simply grab something from the shelf, grab something from the supermarket. When you use it like that, it does have that sort of casual, quick feeling. Although, again, it's not that strict. Okay, so we've talked about grab. We've talked about go. What about have? Have is extremely common for talking about food. So if you say have breakfast or have a snack or have a piece of cake, you could be talking about different things, but you're not talking about the movement anymore usually. You might be implying movement, but you're not stating the movement. So if I say go get breakfast or go to breakfast or go have breakfast, right? The go there is focusing on the movement from here to there. But if I say have breakfast, you have to know the context to know if there's movement or not. So have breakfast. Did you have breakfast? Wherever you had it. Out on the street, at home, in bed, right? While you were still asleep. The point is, did it happen or not? Did you consume breakfast or not? I think I'm going to have a snack. The details of how I get the snack, where the snack is, those are secondary, right? If the snack room is a place I need to go, then you can assume I'm going to go there if there is a snack room. But generally, we're not emphasizing that when we use have. When we use have, what we're emphasizing is, did it happen or not? Will it happen or not? If I say I'm going to have a snack, I'm going to have breakfast. Let's have breakfast. That means we want it to happen. Okay, let's have breakfast. Okay, then we decide where. Where? We could go to that brunch place down the street. Yes, I love that place, right? So then we talk about the details of where. So I hope that makes sense. Have is just a different emphasis. In fact, all of these are just kind of the same thing, emphasizing different aspects, right? What about have a piece of cake? So there, if you say, I'm going to have a piece of cake, or I think I'll have a piece of cake, that's one thing. But have a piece of cake by itself would be offering someone, here, have a piece of cake. Here, have a piece of cake. I'm kind of pushing it toward you, saying this is a thing I think you should have, right? But when we're ordering food, we can also use this. We'll say, for example, when the waiter or waitress comes up to us at the table and we're sitting there looking at the menu, I'll have, and then you say what you want. I'll have the salmon. I'll have the merlot. So stating what you want, especially in a restaurant, using have may be the most common. Although you can use get as well. So here, for saying what you want on the menu, a little bit odd to use get or grab. I'll grab the merlot. No, that's a little weird. I'll have or I'll get, and we'll talk about get in a second, right? So that's very common. You could say, can I have, if you want to make it a question. That's okay too. Can I have the salmon? I'll have the salmon. Now, you could say also, I like. We're not talking about like here because it is a very specific use, and there aren't a lot of ways to use like in this kind of situation, okay? What about asking something? At the restaurant, again, you're ordering food. Do you have? That's a great way to check availability. Do you have brown rice? Do you have? Okay, so do you have? I'll have, right? Have a piece of cake, offering something, and I'm going to have. Did it happen or not? Finally, we have get. Okay, so what about get? So get we can use in a very similar way to grab and to go or go have, right? Get something to eat has that casual feeling just like grab does. Do you want to get something to eat? Do you want to get a quick bite? So get a quick bite and grab a bite are basically interchangeable. Again, get a quick bite, grab a quick bite, get a bite, grab a bite. The same, I think. Grab a bite is more common. But if you want to state the meal, that's fine too. Grab brunch. Get brunch. Grab dinner. Get dinner. There, again, we have to think about the emphasis and the connotation. So we have for grab that quickness, that, oh, it's a no big deal casual thing. Get has less of that. So if we say get brunch, we don't have this connotation of this is a quick thing we're going to go do. It's just something that we are going to go do. And it doesn't have that super casual, it's a quick thing feeling when we say it, right? We can suggest what we want, the type of food, for example, let's get sushi. Again, feels different from let's grab sushi. Feels more like that's a thing we'll go do and time is not really a factor. Can we get Thai? Thai is the cuisine, right? Can we get Thai? You're asking other people's opinion about what you want to eat. Shall we get Thai? Shall we get Thai? Now you could say, shall we have Thai? Can we have Thai? Can we get Thai? I think is an extremely common way, though, to state that, right? But we could also use get when we're ordering. Remember how we used have? I'll have, for example, or could I have, right? Could I have and I'll have. I'll get, could I get? So I'll get and could I get are exactly the same as I'll have and could I have, except with when we say could I get, it feels, again, we're talking a lot about feelings here, connotations, because that's what it is. It feels less formal when you say, could I get the mango sticky rice? The connotation is slightly less formal, slightly more casual, and could I have the mango sticky rice feels a little bit more formal. It's a small difference, but it is there. And I'll get the duck. I'll get the duck. The name of the dish, often you say the in front of the name of the dish. So that's generally how we use these words. We've talked about get, we've talked about have, we've talked about grab, and we've talked about go. You have to practice using these. So next time you're in a situation where you may need to state something with others who speak English about what you want or where you would like to go, think about which word is best to express what you want to express, remembering that many of them are interchangeable and each one comes with its own connotations as we have discussed. If you have any questions about this, let me know. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and also grab my free course, Natural English Conversations, in the links in the description.